It's a 50-50. It's a maybe.
Shall we begin?
Let's begin now.
Hey, what's up internet? My name is Nikki and today I will be doing the Pokemon Go tag. And I understand that Pokemon Go isn't as big as it was, but it's still kind of relevant in our time today. So I kind of wanted to do it. I kind of saw this video on Charla in Japan's side channel called Sharmander, and I thought the video was really fun and I kind of wanted to do it myself because recently I have just got back into Pokemon because it actually helps me get motivated to actually go running, which kind of sucks when you live in the desert because it's always damn hot here. So I kind of just wanted to do this out of fun, so let's get into it. So my start Pokemon was of course Squirtle because I am obsessed with water Pokemon. I don't know why, I just have always been obsessed with anything that revolves with water, so of course I went with Squirtle. And also I loved Squirtle because there's this episode, I don't remember what it was, from like the original Pokemon, and it was like a gang of Squirtles and I thought it was like the cutest thing back in the day, so I'm like, why not go with my childhood? So yeah, the level that I'm currently on is level 14. I know, but like I said, I recently got back into Pokemon Go because when I started playing Pokemon Go during the week that I ended up going to Comic-Con, and I leveled up quite quickly. I went up all the way to level 12 and I kind of just stopped playing and I kind of went here and there, and recently, like I said, I've been using it to do my running exercise stuff. So yeah, I am Team Mystic, I know, oh my god, but the only main reason I chose Team Mystic was because a picture of what Team Mystic is of the blue bird, and I think it's called Articoon or Artico. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but you've seen the picture of the Mystic and all of them. And I have always been obsessed with this bird, mystical legendary bird from Pokemon. I don't know why, but I also had like a beanie of it when I was a kid, so I'm like, I saw it and I just instantly clicked. I didn't read what it was, I didn't read what the other like Valor or Instinct were about. I just went straight for Mystic just because of the legendary bird, because I was obsessed with it when I was a kid. So I'm like, yes please. So my strongest Pokemon is an Arcanine, and that is him, and I got him out of a hatched egg, so I thought that was cool. I only leveled him up about 5 times and I don't think that was too bad. So my favorite Pokemon so far that I've caught has to be Wartortle. This little guy, oh my god. I caught him during Comic-Con and I was in line waiting to get in to see a panel or something. I can't actually remember anymore what the panel was, and I was trying to find my brother while I was waiting in line, and I saw him, and right when I was about to call his name, my phone vibrated and I looked down and I started screaming, "It's a Wartortle!" And it was hilarious because after I screamed, "There's a Wartortle," everyone in that line went quiet, and all you saw was people just flip out their phones quickly and trying to catch the Wartortle, and I thought it was the hilarious thing ever. Nerds, only one place going after your Pokemon. So this is what my avatar looks like. I just dressed her up all blue because it was way convenient that way, and I kind of like matching stuff, and I was bored too. My username is the same thing as my username for YouTube. It's just Hey Nikki G. So the riskiest thing that I've ever done to catch a Pokemon has to be the time that I was at Comic-Con. I was walking behind the convention center, and I was walking on the pier thing, and I was walking to go catch up with my family, and what ended up happening was there was like a wall of people just standing there and I couldn't get around, and they were trying to catch a Pokemon. They were trying to catch a Tentacle, and I realized that I didn't have one, so I wanted to catch it as well. So I ended up putting my phone over the railing to see if I could find it faster, and it was literally dangling above water, and I think that's like the dangerous thing ever because straight down were like rocks and water. I'm like, and there was no way to go down there if I dropped my phone, so I'm like, this is a bad idea or not. So, but I did end up catching it, and I don't think it was worth it since the CP was 11, but I got it. I got my 600 points for it, so not bad. So the most wanted Pokemon that I want to catch so badly has to be a Chansey, and the only reason it's a Chansey is because I clicked on her, and when I was about to throw my Pokeball at her, she ran away from me. She ran away. She didn't even give me a chance to catch her whatsoever. She just ran away, and I was so furious. That was like the one point of like my Pokemon catching history that I was so mad of not being able to catch a freaking Pokemon. I will get you, Chansey. I will freaking get you if I have to walk 10k just to get you. I will. I have to say the weirdest Pokemon, I think the strangest Pokemon for me has to be a Kabuto. This fella. Strangest Pokemon so far for me. I think I will go pretty far for a Pokemon, especially since I dangled my phone over water just to get a tentacle that was only a CP of 11. So yeah. My obsession with Pokemon, I'm gonna go with 5 because sometimes I'm like all about it and sometimes I'm like, whatever, it's just a game kind of thing. It's like a repeat cycle where I'm obsessed and I'm not obsessed. I'm obsessed. You understand. I give it 5. It's a 50-50. It's a maybe. I downloaded it the Sunday before Comic-Con. It was right after church. We were going to go to our brunch thing that we usually do as a family after church, and my sister was begging me to download the game because she said it would be a lot of fun. We could go Pokemon hunting together. That's pretty hilarious because we've only went like I think 3 times. And so yeah, yes, I have. I live by 2 Pokestops, which is kind of funny because I have 2 Pokestops right next to my house, but I have barely any Pokemon. The only thing that I have around here is a Rattata and Pidgeys. That's all I see. That's all I see. But yes, I do battle. I do it specifically to get experience points, which is just 100, so it's taking me a while. And it's currently Valor. I'm trying to knock them down, but they keep coming back. I usually just walk back and forth between the 2 Pokestops I have right next to my house, or I run back and forth, which is really good cardio because then I could hatch my egg, or my Eevee can actually go get Candy, my buddy system. I think the coolest Pokemon that I've ever got out of an egg has to be my Golduck, because I was not expecting him to come out of my 10k egg whatsoever. He was like my second Pokemon that I ever hatched, which was pretty cool. The weirdest place I caught had to be how I caught Kabuto, which was in the bathroom because I was just waiting in line, and right when it was my turn, there he was. Who would have thought? Yes, I've met a lot of people at Pokestops, especially since I was playing it during the week of Comic-Con. How many times am I gonna say that? During the week of Comic-Con, and it's pretty cool because you got a lot of help from the community telling you how to do this, do that, do all this stuff, and you saw a lot of people in groups, so I thought it was pretty cool. I don't play with Pokemon Go with anyone. My sister comes walking with me. I wouldn't say I play with my sister because she doesn't actually do Pokemon Go. She walks with me when I go hunting while I'm walking back and forth between the Pokestops to get our workouts in, or just to walk our dogs, but that's about it. She was into it when it was big and now she's like over it, so I still say I'll go Pokemon hunting with my sister. The 3 Pokemon that I will mix together has to be the 3 evolutions of Eevee. It has to be Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon all together because come on, if Eevee could turn to these 3 amazing Pokemon, imagine what they would be combined together. So that's like, and also she has like what 4 other Pokemon she ends up turning into, so Eevee is like your choice. She is like my favorite Pokemon of all time, next to Butterfree and Squirtle. And thinking of it, for some reason when I saw that question, number 20, all that was going in my head was Digimon, Digimon, Digimon. So if you didn't know, Digimon actually end up evolving together. Yeah, so that is it for my video tag thingy. Since it is a tag, I tag anyone out there who is still obsessed with Pokemon just like I am. And also, tell me, what is your favorite Pokemon? Tell me in the comments below. I would like to know. Obviously, mine is Eevee, straight up Eevee, and it is, her evolution has to be Vaporeon. Well, it has to depend on my mood, so. Yeah. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. If not, that's cool. I try to upload Monday, Wednesdays, or Fridays. And I'll catch you later. Wah-bam!